again with the muting. The music's kind of loud in my ears.
What is good?
Thank you all so much for being here. It's so good to see you all. Stay Puff, Sean, Super Rush, Sharon. Thank you guys all for joining us on our 2-year anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Married with Issues.
So yeah, we're coming live this week on a special Sunday edition of Married with Issues this week.
We were on Simply Incredible podcast's show yesterday, which was a blast. So if you didn't see it, you can always catch the replay.
Yeah, we had a blast. We had a lot of fun. On that show yesterday, and it was about 2 hours? I think it was like a 2-hour show, and it flew by.
It did. It definitely Jesus,
it flew by.
Hooked on Phonics didn't work for me, guys. But it was a good show. Simply Incredible podcast yesterday, and
yeah. So if you missed it, definitely hop on over there later and check it out. Subscribe to him if you haven't as well.
Definitely want to shout out the chat. I can't talk today, guys. I'm like so excited to do the show. I can't even talk. But I do want to thank you, NYC Kavi, so much. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you, and congratulations on you getting 1,000 subscribers. It's about damn time. You definitely deserve it. By far.
For sure.
Just a little podcast. Good to see you here as well. Sharon and Russ. Wow, Unruly. Okay, I don't usually keep up with chat like this. This is crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the love. It's good to see you, Unruly, too. And then, did I miss anybody else? DK, Delphia, and Kachoon. Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Good to see you guys. Happy to be here.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this later in podcast format, we're live on YouTube at youtube.com/c/marriedwithissues. Like I said, this is a special Sunday edition. Normally, we stream on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Little past, because we're really good at being fashionably late.
Yeah, probably normally give us about 5 or 10 minutes here or there.
True. I know. I can't believe 2 years has already gone by.
But
it's so much has changed, and so many of you have been around from the beginning that it's awesome. Thank you guys all so much for being here.
Yeah, it's 2 years of this show, Married with Issues.
Yep.
I mean, we've been on YouTube a little bit longer than that.
A little longer, yeah. But we're working definitely this year on our consistency of actually doing the show at least once a week, because.
Yeah, because we have like all these plans of more shows, and you know, because we don't. I'm not satisfied with just the one show a week, even though it obviously catches us by surprise a lot. You know, it creeps up on us, and it seems like it's more often than once a week. But
if we miss our Saturday show, we usually make up for it on Sunday. And this is issue 83.
And that's another reason why we're excited too. Is because we didn't do a show last week. We did miss last week, but
because see, that's the thing with our show, is that it's like, even though we're only on issue 83, it's still our 2 years, because of how like there's sometimes we don't do the show.
So the first issue of Married with Issues we ever did was January.
It is kind of hard to keep up one show per week.
Yeah, I mean, consistency is a hard thing, and we actually even touched on this on the show last night. Yeah, it was Simply Incredible. Is burnout can hit too.
That too, yeah.
And I've always been a big proprietor, or like a big proponent of taking a break. You know, with like content creating, whether it's.
I've always just wanted to do it because
Twitch streaming is what we originally did when we.
Yeah. Oh,
started
right back
a
in
YouTube
the day with
channel.
the grenades.
Yeah.
I still need to post those episodes or those clips of the grenades.
They're still on our channel. They're just a ways down there. I think they're titled. It's because there's a few of them. There's a few different zombie streams we did.
Yeah.
And so there's like.
The first one he did
Call of Duty Zombies, with Fuchsia or whatever, and then...
Yeah, because it was Call of Duty Zombies, and the first one with the grenades was he didn't even know if we had grenades or not.
Because it was one of the first matches,
Yeah, it was one of the first matches, and then I went to go throw one, and I cooked it too long, and it killed me, and then it killed him too. He's like, wait, what was that? Where did that happen? And I just started laughing my butt off. It was great.
Well, yeah, 'cause this big explosion goes off, and you were laughing, and you said how it was you, and I'm like, so we do have grenades.
Yeah, he had no idea. And then the second time I went to go throw a grenade over his head, and it bounced off his head, and he came back and killed me.
It was right at the opening of the
video
match.
games are fun too.
It was right at the very opening of the match.
Yeah, like right at the start of it.
Yeah, I go running off, and you like, you didn't even move, like right from the spawn point.
Yeah.
You just like throw it, and it. Dink.
Can't make this stuff up, guys. Hey, Andy from England, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you here.
Yay, yeah, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, because I think he's missed the last couple of shows. Well, because we did them later. Remember, the last couple of shows that we have done, we had to do later in the day.
What? We got Bear Island in here.
To where it was later.
Thanks for being here, Bear Island.
For the European homies.
Yeah.
Hey, Bear. Yeah, what up, buddy?
Because we usually try to go around 5, but when we don't do the show until like 7 or 8, I feel bad for McD and Andy.
I know, I do
it's
too.
That time difference. I don't like. I'm starting to see how you guys can stay up late though, because since my work days don't usually start till later in the day, I find myself staying up later at night, and I like the nightlife a little more, even though it's just kind of seems more quiet.
Yeah, that part of me is definitely rubbed off on you. Like, yeah, you've definitely become more of a night person too, because I always have been.
My keenness for keeping us distracted has rubbed off on you though too.
2 years of issues. You have definitely worsened my scatterbrains. I mean, I had some pretty bad ones already.
Sure. I am sure.
Yeah.
We get so sidetracked all the time. It's what I'm good at. I tend to have that tendency. But it's good to see you, Bear. Thanks for joining us and being here.
Yeah.
We're still going to do an entry video for Kavi's 1K giveaway.
Yeah, we might finally get that. Yeah. We're going to do, I mean, in the past.
We had full intentions of doing it yesterday after we were on with Simply Incredible, but that ended up going into 2 hours. And it was a lot of fun, though. Yeah,
we ended up, after we signed off, we just had dinner and, like, just crashed. But in the past, when we've done video entries for contests, we just did it with our live streams. But this time, we're actually going to do, like, a pre-recorded. So,
it'll probably
we'll
be the
uploading
first,
something.
like, pre-recorded we've posted in a while.
In a long time.
But no, Sean made an excellent point that he remembers doing watching the Married with Issues on Wednesday before we changed to Saturday show.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, because when we very first started, we were still at the old house, and I think we were like on our phones. I don't think we were even on a laptop. I think we were always on your phone because it was Google Hangouts too.
Yeah, some of the very first ones was just on our phones. There's
a clip of one where he was getting ready to just do like a practice one, and like halfway through, like 3 seconds into it, the phone falls. And it's great. We're always going to be amateurs when it comes to the technicality.
Yeah, I actually posted that too, and because I remember Tony really got a kick out of it.
I still get a kick out of it.
Oh, it was funny. That's why I posted it.
I have saved videos where it's just like if I need a laugh, I can go back and laugh at them.
I had just propped it up and I start doing the intro, and it's just like 4 or 5 seconds in, and it just boop. Like
it's great.
I don't think it fell off the counter. I think it just kind of tipped over,
slid,
so it wasn't like too bad. But it was.
Yeah. And we had a much different backdrop back then. It was just the bed and the window. But now we got his and hers.
Mm-hmm.
So we've come a long way. I'd say our kids of comics are like 3 years old now.
Yeah, like we said on the show yesterday.
Comics are my kids.
So the show, we're at 2 years now on the show, but we've been back collecting. It's funny how they're both in January.
Yeah, it is. I know, isn't
because our first haul from the comic store when we started collecting together was like January 25th was the date on the photo that I have.
The very first time we went to the comic book store collecting again, we walked out with only like one book from the quarter bin.
The one I'm talking about. We've come a long way. The photo I'm talking about though was actually the first haul though. It wasn't that when we just got a couple quarter books.
That would have been like when I got Monstrous and everything, because I got into Monstrous when it was on issue 13, and I had bought the first trade.
Only one trade was out.
And now I'm trying to collect the issues 1 through 11, and I have like 6, 7, and 8.
Because you got a couple of those low ones from down, right?
But I'm looking for the rest of them too. And see, that's another thing is like I'm actually successfully getting my 2022 list put together.
2021.
2021. Did I say 2020?
You said 2022, I think.
Oh.
I might have to watch that back later, but I'm pretty sure you said 2022.
I think I might have actually did say 2022. I'm scattered. I don't know how I'm still alive, guys. I don't know. I think I did say 2022.
Yeah.
Well, 2021.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We both been working on our list and trying to get it posted.
That's what I was saying.
We could almost make like a video out of it too.
We could. Well, and it's a series that Geek Aficionado has been doing. Is what are you collecting?
Oh, that's right. And we're gonna be on that. That's right. You're right.
So one of these. I'm
a dumbass. Yeah, we can make a video out of it. Like, no, we're already planned on being on the show for that.
I swear, we're two peas in a pod. Oh. I'm over here saying 2022, and you're just issues, guys. We got them. We got plenty of issues.
Yeah,
we
like Super Russ says.
Paperbacks.
Yeah, Super Russ says it. Yeah, no worries. We can skip 2021.
I'm cool with that. I'll be 33
I'm cool with that too, because a better chance of actually having some cons back. I mean, like we were saying yesterday. I mean,
yeah, because I miss cons. I really miss cons.
If we do get them this year, like realistically, it's not going to be until later in the year.
Yeah, instead of what day it is, it's what year is it. That's where we all. Yeah, exactly.
That's where we are all now. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's always that random like awkward time between Christmas and New Year's where it's like, okay, where am I? What's going on in the world? And but yeah, it's a good start to 2021
Especially
so far.
both those holidays are so different for us now than when we were younger and.
But yeah, so I've gotten like a good selection of 2021 hunt books, and they are going.
I'm trying to keep mine down though, because like my list is getting kind of out of hand.
Mine isn't quite out of hand yet. I just need to look at the reality of how many of them are actually possible,
like obtainable.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Attainable.
We actually touched on this yesterday too. Carlito says I miss movie theaters.
I miss movie theaters too. I won't kind of.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on that, because
I miss the matinee Saturday or Sunday morning matinee theaters.
Because how we watched
before everybody else caught on that it was cheaper to go see the matinee.
It did start getting
in the
worse.
Morning. Because I remember the first few matinee shows I started going to with my mom. There was like hardly anybody in the theater, especially on a Sunday, since we're in Utah and Mormons.
So because they're usually at church till like noon, and we would try and at least hit one before noon.
That used to be the perfect time to go to a matinee here in Utah. Would be Sunday, and then at first it was opening, like empty.
Yeah, it'd be like opening weekend of an MCU movie. Mm-hmm. And it would be empty.
Yeah, it would be perfect. And then after around the time of like Endgame and Infinity War, I think it was around the time of Infinity War is when the matinee movies started to not be so matinee glorious, to where it's like even on a Sunday matinee, the theater was still packed.
But how we do it with theaters, I mean, we still haven't really had like any bad theater experiences, but
though too, because I remember back in the day with just the little like seats, and now they have like full recliners and little tables.
You're definitely kind of more spread out.
Yeah, that I do like that a lot more. But I do kind of also like seeing the movies at home in the comfort of, okay, pause, I need to go grab a drink.
Yeah, that's what Simply Incredible was saying on the show last night. Yeah, and he says it here again in chat. I do not miss theaters. Yeah, I'm definitely 50-50. I mean, I like the experience. Like,
I kind of miss the big screen,
just the audio
but
and
at the same
screen.
time, we do have a big screen at home. Like our TV.
Yeah, we just need to work on the audio.
Yeah,
it's a work in progress. And Simply Incredible did say that though. Like at home, he has a pretty good TV and audio system, so it makes up for it.
I've never had any new books since a week before Christmas. We're in lockdown here, so everything's closed still. I hope everything opens up again soon.
Oh, and that's Andy.
Are they even allowing
saying that? So it's England.
Yeah, are they even allowing like mailed books out in England? Like,
because I remember when we had when we were locked down here, I remember. Was Volts doing it too? I mean, they were doing mail too. I know
they were doing. I don't know if they were doing mail, but I know they were doing pickup. And then like but we've been wearing our masks every time we go too.
Because Black Cat, the other LCS in our area, I think they were doing a lot of mail during the lockdown though.
Yeah, definitely Carlito. See, I even got the notes still up there with it, right?
Hey, yeah, poor Mike.
I love that one.
Yeah, poor Mike.
And I love that one too. Thanks to Kavi. Like that one. Like I still can't believe you sent me that book, Kavi. Like I am gonna send it to DS and get it sent off to CGC, but it's gonna take some time. Hey, Garrel, thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Hey, Garrel too. Yeah. Poor Mike said, there's good sound bars out there with subwoofers that sound awesome. Yeah, there's some really good.
There's some good ones.
Like home audio systems.
Yeah.
I used to have a good one back in the day before we knew each other.
In a perfect world, or maybe when we get a house and like our basement, I want to get one of the projector kinds to where it's like on the wall, and then it's just like the projector, and then like the like comfiness.
My friend at his house, he had he actually built it was kind of like it was actually a man cave. It was a complete additional building. It was separate from the house. Like it technically originally started as like a big like 3 or 5 car garage, but he ended up turning it into a man cave shed. I mean, it was bigger than our apartment. I just
know that there's a good chance. I just know that there's a good chance when we do move into a house from an apartment, it's gonna end up being like Rob Worst, Not Near Mint, how his comic collection is all set up in his living room by the front window, and like he has like the blinds up and the curtains, but like his whole collection and setup is in the living room.
When he said that, it blew my mind because
we've been tempted to move our bed out into the living room and then have the second room for more comics, and it's like, so when we do get into a house, I won't be surprised if like the main living room is just like where our main collection is, and then like downstairs in the basement is like where the projector, the TV, and so many plans.
I know, yeah. I mean, because you always have to figure wherever, like our set or whatever, for what we do, for where we do the show.
I do enjoy it before it's increased in plastic.
Yeah, Bear Island says that's his living room. So, like, I've heard him say, like, where his books are behind him, if you notice how it bays out, that's actually, like, the front window. The front, like, bay window.
I could see us being that way, too.
Yeah.
I have definitely enjoyed it before the encasing, and I didn't realize it's in the 80th anniversary Catwoman book that you got me, 80 Years of Catwoman. That issue 70 is the first appearance of her cat car.
Yeah. Oh, so
awesome.
I'm glad you touched on that because we talked about that on the show with Simply Incredible last night. We couldn't. I couldn't remember what issue it was where I saw the first appearance of her car.
It was issue 70.
And it's actually it's actually that first Silver Age appearance issue.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you got me that 80th anniversary one because I don't dare read the raw copy. Like,
for how good a condition that is, I don't blame you.
I can't wait till I can get it sent off to DS. Whoa, we got a celebrity.
Especially
it's Perry.
Yo, Perry.
Thanks for joining us, Perry. It's good to see you.
Yeah, he's another OG too. Yeah.
He really is. Yeah, God. The community has grown
it's
so
crazy,
much.
Yeah, like we've been saying how it's been.
And I love it though. Like it's so awesome being able to get to hang out with all of you.
Oh, I know. And
a kitchen.
The
kind of looks like it a little bit. Oh, I just
kind of does, yeah.
I assumed it was his kitchen.
Oh, I assumed it was his kitchen.
What were you gonna say?
One of my favorite things about it is how we can meet people. I mean, other than this, I can't really think of many other ways that we would have met him, Like
exactly.
like McD from Scotland, Andy from England, Great. Oh God, I almost said Grey Whale, but Grey Man, he's from over there. And
my main goal that I hope
like
we
Kyle
can
in New Zealand,
Yeah. Because there's so many people that we've met over this like community, and it's just been so incredible that it's like. It would be awesome. I really hope that when they do bring back cons, we're able to go and meet people in the community. Because I definitely either want to go down to MegaCon or Emerald or C2E2.
Another one that's on our kind of top 3 now, though, after last night is Heroes Con, too.
Yeah, Heroes Con. Oh, it would just be so awesome. Because I'd want to go to meet everybody and like... It'd be so cool.
Yeah, Simply Incredible might need to correct me or remind me though. I think it was the Heroes Con.
I agree with you. Carlito. Barry is the Dwayne Johnson of the community. He is everywhere making everything. He really is. And I actually really loved the video he did where it was a year-end clip of everybody in the community.
He's done that the last 2 years, yeah, and I love those.
It's so good. And I want to put this on a shirt where it's like there's a thin line between hoarders and collectors. Collectors have cooler stuff.
Oh, I already have it designed.
We need to get that on our shirt. And it'll be outfit of the day.
Oh, okay,
shirt.
yeah. So he, Simply Incredible did answer that. Let's see, yeah, Heroes in Con in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's what I was gonna say. Is I was gonna ask him if
that
it was
one
in.
Would be so cool
I wanted to
too.
say it was in North Carolina.
Yeah. Well, no, we're gonna meet up for handshakes and drinks, right? We need to. Just like, I don't really. Well, we don't really drink very often, but
I would when we're meeting
beers.
some of the comic fam. Yeah, I would.
It would be awesome. Yeah,
because the only time we really do nowadays is when it's like social or special occasion or
usually a special occasion. I mean, we still kind of drink, but not as often.
Yeah, definitely not like when we first got together.
I don't know if cons are gonna come back this summer. I kind of feel like it might be too soon.
I think so too.
At the same time, I said, anything is possible, and you never know what's gonna happen.
Never know.
That it like they might come back. But I'm just hoping maybe if they don't come back this year, then definitely next year we'll be able to save and go and meet people.
I mean, I could see like some smaller ones and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, like these big main ones and stuff. If we do get them this year, I don't think it's until like fall or winter.
Yep, I agree. Depends on the vaccine distribution.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say
definitely.
Too. Yeah.
But
I mean, I've been hearing on the radio here, like our local radio, that they're trying to ramp it up.
Yeah.
Expand the age, like the age range that they're trying to get it to.
I think so.
So I don't know. I'm sure it's different everywhere.
Good things come in time though too.
Exactly.
So I just know that it's gonna get our butts in gear to actually save and have the luxury of going to be able to meet everybody.
This one's a pretty cool one. Gail will like this one.
Marvel, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it's actually Marvel Premiere 14, and I didn't realize until we got home that the book after this is actually would actually be the first appearance of Iron Fist.
Yeah, the book after it is.
Yeah, Marvel Premiere 15.
I noticed in the previews that there's a new Iron Fist that's going to be coming out, and I'm actually kind of interested in it.
I think we might get that. Yeah, it's going to be a 6-issue series.
Yeah, I think that one might be good. I don't drink, but I would have a beer with all. You see, I would too. I don't drink very often, but I would. It'd be nice to meet you guys. And then this is one he really needs to read, but it has been so good. This series has been killer. I've really been enjoying Thor. And this one was issue 11. And the splash page in it, like, I can't wait for you to read this one. I know.
I actually need to read that as soon as the show's over because that was that was literally the top of my pile. That was literally next.
I'm going after to my mom's for meds and laundry. You'll actually get peace and quiet.
Yay! I actually get to read a couple books.
I know. That's the one thing with the pandemic though is like since we've both been home, I've gotten used to having you around even more. That it's like I'll be gone for 2 hours and I'll come back. I missed you. It was only 2 hours, and like
right?
you enable my addiction to you. I swear.
Yeah, Stay Puft says as a wicked Thor cover. It was too. Yeah. I remember when
with the dragon on it.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw that. I was like, oh whoa. Yeah, I mean, all of them have been good, but that one I definitely double.
I've really been enjoying the Thor series right now. Like it's been really good.
Yeah, Super Russ says, Thor has been so good.
It's been killer.
Yeah, Thor and Daredevil are probably like my two favorite series. Marvel series, for sure.
One of my other new favorites that I still need to read the 3rd issue on.
Oh.
This one was so worth getting. Like, it's just...
So we have 1 through 3. I've read all 3. She's only read the first 2 so far.
I've only read the first 2 so far, but it's better than I thought. It kind of reminded me of Dead Rabbit when Dead Rabbit first came out, but this one tops that. Like this one even tops that one. And it's a good read. It's definitely laughable because like he was reading it while I was reading other books, and he was just laughing out loud. And
I
I'm
was
like,
laughing my ass off.
I have to read those. Like, why have I just been sitting on them over here not reading them yet? And then after he read them last night, I was like, yeah, I need to read them.
I've never laughed so hard like at a comic.
I still need to read the third one, but this is actually a really good series.
Yeah, and it's cool what they're doing too. So it's written by Rick Remender, and they actually have a different interior artist every issue.
It kind of fits though.
But the styles go together really well. It's not like issue one has this awesome art
that changes like throughout. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's not like some of those series. Yeah, like one issue, the interior art is just incredible. Then the next time,
George.
it's awful, and like What? Sorry.
No, I just noticed Kavi's comment, Bear. I thought you were sharing a couch with George.
Oh yeah,
I still love your dog, Bear. Like in the clip from the last con.
I think
is your dog watching TV? No, she's just weird.
No, she's just weird.
That still cracks me up.
We've noticed like other videos of you and stuff too, and the dog's like constantly in the same position in the back, like staring the same direction.
Little things.
Like staring in the same direction, like it's watching TV, but it doesn't look like there's a TV over there. Like it's just staring at the wall.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's good stuff. You guys are all incredible.
This one is actually an old... I actually got this a while ago, and I don't know how I never showed it. Because it was actually one that had been on my hunt list for quite a while. But yeah, Shadow number 1, the first DC one.
For shits.
Oh, Andy said, I'll get a plane ticket and come see you guys. Oh, I wish...
It's the hair.
I might have to get a hold of my aunt to see if she's still doing she was like a travel agent.
Oh yeah, you do need to.
And I don't know if she's been doing that lately. She lives in California, so I don't talk to her much, but
she could be.
If she is, yeah, we used to get pretty good deals on travel.
Mm-hmm. This one was a while ago, and it's like a retelling of her origin. And so I think I had to get it, and I haven't read it yet, but I need to. And it's like a retelling of Selena Kyle's origin, I think is what it was.
Both of us didn't really know about this specific book. It's like a one-shot, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think it is a one-shot. It came out in like 2002, so it's an older one.
But it was on, the big comic book YouTuber Variant, it was on his recommended reading.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think it was on his History of Catwoman video.
Yeah, it's a one-shot from 2002, and it's just like the files and origins. So it's like a retelling of her origin.
Yeah, and Catwoman, Secret Files and Origins.
And you guys know I love Selena Kyle, so I think I got this one a while ago. I just haven't had the chance to read it yet.
Oh, you haven't read it yet? Okay, because I was going to ask you if it's just one story in it, or if it's like
I think it's
multiple.
3 history. I think it's 3 different stories because like it says like at the top history while the cat's away, a thug's eye.
It might be multiple because I think Variant might have said something about that.
Yeah, because I think like, with this one shot it might have been like different stories in one. So yeah, I'm excited to read it, but that's more of what's going on my 2021 hunt list is also like other Catwoman keys and books and yeah.
All right, Carlito, thank you so much for hanging out.
Yeah.
We love you. Hope you have a good night.
Be safe and be kind.
Yeah, give your kitty
Make good choices.
Some love
Stay
for
out
us.
of trouble. We'll see you next time.
He says, see you guys. Congrats on the anniversary. You got to go. My cat needs me.
Oh, I love your cat. It's so cute. I've seen pictures on Instagram and cats are adorable. I'm such a cat person. I never realized I was such a cat person until I got a cat. And now I want a cat. Because my cat at my mom's is
I always had dogs growing up. I mean, I never hated cats, but...
Well, when we met, we both had a Kitty. And it was funny because we both had a cat so that we just called Kitty.
Yeah. You had a cat named Kitty, and I had a cat named Kitty. And I'm like, wow, aren't we a bunch of original bunch?
Yeah. He was an awesome kitty, though.
To be fair, I didn't name that cat Kitty, though. It was my cousin's cat that kind of...
Yeah, my mom's, the cat that I have at my mom's, his name is Smudge, but he responds more to Kitty than he does Smudge.
I call him Bat Cat.
He does look like a little black cat, and we're lucky he had white on him, because, like, if he was an all-black cat, Dina would not have brought him home.
Brought him home.
He is way too superstitious for that. Like, I mean, Friday the 13th, he'd take the day off of work.
Yeah, I love that cat. Yeah, he's black and white, but on his head he's white, but where it's black, it looks like a bat cow.
It really does. Yeah, I've posted pictures of him on Instagram, I think. Maybe. I know I did on my story. And I post pictures of him all the time.
What I was surprised, so continuing Facebook. On from that last one I showed, so here's Shadow 4. And I didn't realize that this first DC volume
that would
was
be
actually
awesome.
short. And then there's 5.
Yeah, we're thinking Heroes Con. That one we'd consider, it's just under 4 hours for Delphia and Kajun. Like, that one would be really cool if we could go to it.
Yeah, Simply
That's my plan.
Simply
That's
Incredible was telling us that quite a few community people would be going to it. Because we know, like, Gretzky's in that area.
Yeah.
I think Russ is in that area.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, Kachung and Delphia can make it up there. Barbarian wouldn't be far off there either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of the Florida people, it wouldn't really be too crazy.
Hopefully it happens.
Yeah, that could be a good one, too.
That would be an awesome one to go to.
Oh, Kachung says also not as crowded as Dragon Con.
Yeah. I don't do too good with big crowds. Like, I can, like, it depends. If it's a bunch of people I know, then it's a little more comfortable. But, like, I remember when we went to our first con here, after a while I had gotten, like, hyperventilating.
Just one time, like, you had one moment.
Yeah, where, like, I was getting, like, claustrophobic after a second. So I'm like, I need a cigarette. I'm going outside. I need to step away. I need to be away from people. And I was, like, darting through the crowd so fast that I wasn't even, like, waiting for him. And, like, I just, like, was, like, weaving and bobbing and weaving, like, all the way through. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, he's behind me. He knows which direction I'm going. I'm just, like... And then I got outside, had my cigarette, and I was able to, like, kind of calm down. But the hypervent, like... Because I don't even go to concerts anymore. Like, I did when I was a teenager and, like, my early 20s.
Oh, yeah,
but
I did, too.
Big crowds, so it's, like, yeah. But I think it'd be a lot of fun, though, if we can make it to Heroes Con.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cool to go. I thought it was in North Carolina. I couldn't remember what town exactly, but Charlotte, like... I mean, one of my favorite wrestlers is from Cameron, North Carolina, so I've kind of always wanted to go out there. Yeah, concerts don't exist anymore. I mean, the concerts that I would go to were always small underground, like club... like underground hip hop.
Mine was like
I never did
the
like big arena ones.
And
those are like festivals.
Yeah.
Those are like the outdoor festivals.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's like, but it would be different if it's like a bunch of people in the community and it's like getting to know everyone, like meeting everyone. Like that would be a little different. But
that's reason number one for it. I mean, we can hunt for books here, but we can't meet the comic fam in person.
Exactly.
Every day here.
It'd be awesome though. Like someday. That's a plan.
And it's very clear that I mean mostly most of the people in the community that's the big reason why they want to go.
That's awesome. Heroes is also their birthday week.
Whose?
Delphi and Kachun.
Their birthday week. Do you guys is their birthday? Your guys' birthdays are like close, aren't they?
Yeah, they're I guess the birthdays are like because our birthdays are a month apart.
It's like
I got lucky though because with the pandemic and everything in 2020, we were gonna go to Wasatch Con for my birthday weekend, but because of the pandemic and everything, we didn't. However,
we were so close to it.
We did still do a show, and there was the online con that Comic Corp put together.
Oh, that's right.
Mainframe.
It was the first one,
yeah. It was the mainframe. So I was still able to enjoy a lot of that for my birthday last year.
Yeah.
In April. So,
yeah, I know. It definitely was a little heartbreaking though, because we got really close to when the con was supposed to happen, and we were really close to it, but.
I mean, I'd still probably hunt for certain books because it's like you're at a bigger con. And
Kachung says 4 days between their birthdays. Wow.
4
4
days.
Is
super close. Ours is like a month.
I mean, mine's March 5th, and yours is the end of April, so it's
March 5th and April 25th.
It's more like a month and a half, or just under 2 months, but yeah,
just under.
But yeah, the next month, yeah.
And then I also picked up this one where it I couldn't pass it up. We've been getting a lot more Batman.
Yeah, we've really been working on Batman and.
See, and I thought
both Batman and Tech Volume 1.
Yeah, and I thought some of these were keys, and we looked on the key collector app and they weren't there, and I'm like, I could have sworn I saw them on there. But this one I really liked because I thought it was an awesome cover with the purple and the yellow and Batman, and it's like, now that I have this, if I can read, now that I have stolen the incredible, I will steal the impossible, your life.
Yeah, because that's the first appearance of, I think it's like the Dodo Man.
Yeah, the Dodo Man, yeah. And it's 303.
Who would steal like items or something, anything like that had anything to do with Dodo birds or something.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Dodo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to get Batman because it's Batman.
I swear that and another one that should be in your stack there, I swear was on the Key Collector app at one point.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't on there.
I posted.
I think I talked about this book last night on Simply Incredible Show.
Yours is this week already? Well, happy early birthday.
Oh, wow. Yeah, happy early birthday.
I hope it turns out to be incredible.
Wow, I think I remember something about seeing him post about his birthday. It seemed not that long ago, but it would have been last year already.
Yeah, see, time goes by too fast.
Last year, yeah.
The older you get, the faster time goes, and it does not slow down for nothing.
But yeah, I think I did talk about this on the show last night.
Oh yeah, that's the one that we realized is like only one of 4?
3.
3. Yeah, one of 3.
So yeah, it's Planet of Vampires, and it's Atlas Comics, but it's April 1975.
So it was after
so I guess like
Marvel, but the guy wanted to still do the Atlas.
Martin Goodman,
yeah. Still wanted to do the Atlas title.
The previous publisher.
Yeah. So he did it for those 3.
And it was very short-lived, I guess. But
it was. The Hardy Boys.
And this is actually a Neil Adams and Dick Giordano cover.
I don't think. Do you think DC's done this year or not? I wouldn't think so. With the Future State stuff, I really wanted to get the Catwoman and Wonder Woman.
There was
and
just
Swamp
like a
Thing,
couple we wanted, but
we haven't been able to get any of the Future State stuff yet. But I don't necessarily think it would be the end. I think there'd still.
I'm definitely concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been like a lot of like the layoffs.
That too.
I mean,
so
and like the parent company that owns Warner or whatever is like AT&T. That's like kind of pulling a lot of the strings
more
now.
Monopolies and Disney buying everything.
And I just don't know what really is going on though. I mean, because there's so many different reports and stuff that I see, and
I would hope that it's not done because some of my favorite characters are DC. Yeah, like I still love Marvel, and I really love DC, but it's like it's weird because I really love Marvel, but some of my favorite characters and titles that I read are DC.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been pretty 50-50 between the two.
I would hope they're not done and that they don't go anywhere.
I would hope not too. I mean, some of the people like in the industry that
I'm almost 30 and I feel 16. You're so young, Perry. You are so young. You got your whole life ahead of you.
I'm 36 and I feel like
I know. I don't know what
106.
What am I saying? I'm only 31. Yeah. I'm not even that much older. But my grays are coming in, and I love it. I love my gray hair. It's like I'm becoming a wizard without the wisdom. And because for my 30th birthday, I wanted to bleach my hair and dye it all silver and just like embrace the gray hair that is slowly starting to come in. But because my hair is so dark, I can't. It would be fried if I bleach it as much as I would have to get it silver. So I was kind of bummed on my 30th birthday I couldn't have silver hair. But now going on my 30s, because I'll be 32 this year, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll
be 32.
37.
Yeah, so now that I'm going up on 32, like my grays are coming in stronger and more noticeable, and I'm really loving them. And like I had sent a picture to my mom and my sisters in a group chat, like, hey, look, my gray hairs, don't they look so pretty? And they're like, are you taking your meds?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yes, I'm still taking my meds.
You're
I'm
definitely
just weird and I like silver hair.
One of the only I was gonna say chicks, but I mean females. Period. I've known that.
I'm excited.
Was excited to have your grays like
I
gray
earned
hair.
them, man. I'm somehow still alive. I earned my silver.
So let's see. Yeah, looks like Kavi said, I like the future state next Batman issue with Luke Fox personally. Haven't read the Wonder Woman one yet.
I want to get my hands on the Wonder Woman one.
Perry said the Dark Detective one is pretty good too. That one was actually we were actually able to get that one, but I mean I passed on that one.
It might still be there.
It could be, but I don't know. Just like I was curious and I really wanted to read the stories, but I mean,
I really wanted to get
$6 cover prices, and
I really wanted to get the Swamp Thing and Wonder Woman, and the Catwoman one comes out this week.
Yeah, those ones I was really looking forward to though. Yeah, like
but
the Catwoman one,
we could always
Swamp
get
Thing.
them down the road or online or.
Yeah, because I mean I'm not a speculator or anything, but the ones that are really spiking like crazy and getting crazy hot, like I don't think those things are really gonna hold value over time.
I don't think they will. I'm everything Catwoman, and so it's like I'm still excited for the future state Catwoman, and I like Swamp Thing and Wonder Woman, so it's like.
I mean, to be fair, not many of the modern books that get crazy like this, not many of them really do hold value. I mean, there obviously is ones that do, but.
I didn't know that, Russ. You look super young then too, Russ. You do not look 40. You do not look it. And selfie was freaking hilarious.
I love it.
I almost...
I about died, when you showed it to me.
I couldn't help laughing. I was like, oh my goodness.
Awesome.
You did fair warning. Don't swipe.
Like 3 or 4 warnings. Yeah,
yeah, like 3 or 4. Oh my goodness gracious. You set the record for that. Like, you set the bar high on that one. Like, it was freaking hilarious. I couldn't stop. I showed him, and his first response was, "Who took the picture?"
Yeah, that's the question I asked. Like,
it's like,
who took
there's
the picture?
timers on them these
days.
No,
I know there is, but I mean, I always remember phones I had in the past. I mean, I never really used that timer thing, but phones in the past that I did use it with, I think the max time was only like 3 or 5 seconds or something, but. I mean, I think it would take longer than that to get in that position. I don't know.
That was great though. You cracked me up, Russ. I love it. And then I also had found 500, and it's a really cool cover.
Yeah, I had never noticed that one. It's I
gotta show you guys this.
Yeah, it's the die.
It's way cool.
What do they call it? The die cut Joe Quesada cover.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about some of the future state ones is that they are the $5 to $6 ones, because it's like the Labyrinth Masquerade. I was tempted to get it until I realized the first issue was an $8 book, and I'm like.
Yeah, you really don't.
I don't want to pay $8.
You don't really see indies doing that.
But
that
check
often.
this out. So it has that, right? And it looks really cool. And then, but bam.
Yeah, then you got the Azrael.
Yeah, you got the Azrael one. And it's just like part of the cover. Like, if you can kind of see it without the light.
Oh yeah, Andy has that one.
Yeah. I thought it was wicked cool. I love how they do that on some of these. Like the other one we have is the Joker one, where it's like the Joker face.
It was a mask. Yeah, it was a mask.
That's what it is. The mask.
I think that was when they were doing the.
You do not look it either, Kavi.
The death of the family, I think.
You do not look it.
Oh, Super Us said it had a 10-second timer on it.
Oh, I don't think I would have been able to jump that fast. Like 10 seconds goes by fast. 30 seconds goes by fast.
Oh yeah, play Comic Gories. 30 seconds goes by really fast.
I'd be a blur. Or like, didn't make it enough time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had to get Batman 500, Nightfall.
Yeah, because I had never seen that one before. I mean, I'd always seen the regular
There's a Batman
cover.
anniversary issue that I want to find that's on my 2021 hunt list. It's a really cool cover one, too.
I can't remember if it's Batman or Tech, but isn't it the...
I think
it's the one when
you're
Batman's...
right, it might actually be Tech.
It could be.
It could be. I'm gonna have
and
to
it
look.
Was an anniversary, not an annual? It is an anniversary because of the books he's holding, right?
Yeah, I believe it's an anniversary.
Yeah, but Batman's on the cover holding. That's the one you're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Batman's on the.
It is Detective, 30th anniversary issue.
So it's Tech
387.
387.
Yeah, it's a cool cover. It's a really cool cover.
Yeah, I like the black background with the red trade dress.
Let's see if I can show you. Like this one's gonna be on my 2020 hunt list.
Yeah, once we get a better computer and and better stream stuff, we'll actually have images we'll put up.
Focus.
But yeah, Batman's holding like copies of Batman 1 and Tech 27. Speaking of which,
it's not really focusing, but it's a really cool cover, and I want it because it's like Batman's holding, like you said, the Detective Comics and his Batman title, and it's like, well, Robin, ready for another 30 years? You bet. And then it has Joker and Penguin in the back saying, and so are we.
No way, that is so crazy. Look at that. Simply Incredible says, oh, I have that. I'm actually pressing it right now.
Goodness, what?
Oh, that's so
the one
crazy.
I want to find so bad.
That's so funny.
That is awesome. That is crazy. You're just so happen to be pressing that exact one. Hopefully, was it hard to find? Is it going to be attainable?
I mean, I
because that's the one thing with my 2021 list.
I wouldn't be surprised seeing it at our LCS sometime. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I could see them having it.
I could kind of see it there, because that's the thing with my 2021 hunt list.
Because we've gotten a lot of the anniversary ones from there.
Yeah, the other one I have where it guest appears Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, there was that one.
I love that one, and then on that one it's like a picture of one of the other covers on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was starting to say. That could kind of be a nice segue to one of the news bits that we'll get into later, though. But Batman #1, there was a new record sale on that.
Yeah.
That we'll get in. Yeah, we'll get into later on that one. But speaking of awesome covers, though, I love this one. X-Men 223. Awesome cover.
I got a few. Oh, you got it a few years ago. Okay. Yeah, because that's the only thing with my 2021 hunt list is I don't know how attainable. Some of them I know are going to be really hard, and other ones I'm not sure exactly how attainable they are. I'm still in the beginning stages of like doing the research and finding them and what I'd be looking to pay for the condition that I'm happy with.
Most of my list that I've been working on so far for 2021, most of it is like pretty obtainable, or it's mostly of the easier attainable ones. But of course, there's like my holy grail now that I don't have. There's like the big ones, you know, like FF5 and SS4 and.
Yeah.
Hey, Gray Man. What's going on, buddy? Man. Yeah, he says, "Hey, folks, well done on 2 years."
Right? Isn't it crazy that we've been here for 2 years? Issue 83.
Issue 83, yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe it's been 2 years married with issues.
I know.
I love it, though.
It's so crazy.
Great. And this is another detective, 432. I had to. I got this one a while ago, too.
I love that era of tech when it was like the frame.
And it's in such good condition for the age that it's like...
Yeah, that thing is really clean.
I really love old school detective and Batman books. Like, they're just so cool to collect. And there's some that I'm really like, it's kind of like if it has Catwoman on the cover, I'm getting it. Like that Batman family that has Catwoman on it.
Bat Family or Batman Family, yeah.
I think it's Batman Family. Or maybe it is Bat Family.
No, it might be Batman Family. I can't remember.
I know where it's at, but it's not in here.
Yeah, that one's an awesome cover.
Yeah, that one's out there. But that one's a really
it's kind of
cool
the same
cover.
thing I do with like Fantastic Four or Avengers. Yeah, or
Doom.
They're runs that I want to get as many as I can from them.
Hey, hi Leia, thanks for joining us.
But I kind of just start with like Doom covers or But it's runs that I'm planning on getting as many as you can.
That's what I love about us hunting together when we do have the resources to do so. It's like I'll find books that I know he may not know about, but are like really cool covers that I want. And then it's like vice versa, because that Bat Family one...
Because we know what each other's looking for.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like that Bat Family one, he had showed it to me. He's like, hey, babe, look at this. And the second he showed it to me, I'm just like, yep. Getting it. Like, And I love it, 'cause then it's like we got like two sets of eyes on like, because it's like you're hunting this part of the store, I'm hunting this part of the store, and it's like looking out for each other.
We can kind of cover more ground and.
Yeah, it's true. We do. It works.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hylia. Thanks for stopping by.
I actually kind of do like mayonnaise, so I could probably eat it between crackers. But I don't know.
Mr. Mayo
I don't know
himself.
if I could just eat the mayonnaise with crackers. Like, it might need a little bit of mustard.
I don't know if I've ever heard of
mustard.
that. Like, of anyone.
Yeah, I had never actually heard of it. So it's like, I mean, I would try it once. I don't know if I could, but I would probably at least try it once. I always grew up with like graham crackers and milk. Like always dipping my graham crackers in the milk and then like putting the raisins on the celery. Ants on a log with peanut butter.
Ants on a log, yeah.
Yeah. I remember those, but yeah.
I mean, story for another time or whatever, but jailhouse s'mores.
Yeah, that too.
Ho-hos or ding-dongs between saltine crackers.
Yeah, saltine
those
and sweet
that was actually really good.
Quite well. Mm-hmm. Maybe I could try the mayo and crackers.
That I don't know, though.
I've actually gotten really stuck on Nutella. I decided to go out for the first time in a long time and buy Nutella, and I don't usually do, but yeah.
Oh, wow. Coffee.
Holy
I almost clicked that and brought that up, too, but I don't know about that one.
Oh, my goodness gracious, that's hilarious.
What have I done?
Happens to the best of us, man. Happens to the best of us. But yeah, I like salty and sweet. Like.
Yeah, that's what's good. Yeah, it's like you have the chocolate and stuff.
I don't understand you, though.
Me?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Because, like, well, I understand you and I get you, but, like, he gets a plain cheeseburger. It never lettuce, tomato, nothing. He just
cheeseburgers, cheese only.
Yeah, whenever we do get fast food,
well,
which
it has
is
meat,
rare these days.
Meat and cheese. Like, it's not.
We don't eat out as often as we used to. But he always just gets a plain cheeseburger or just cheese, meat and cheese, and that's it. And he can eat like the same thing for an entire week, like an entire 2 weeks straight, just have those two like meals and be completely fine. Or it's like me, I can have it for every other night or maybe 2 nights in a row. But by that 3rd or 4th night, I gotta have something else. I gotta have variety. I gotta switch it up. And it's like, even when we go to Taco Bell, he'll get like soft tacos with just meat and cheese, and I'm like, you gotta have the sour cream, the tomatoes, the lettuce,
and some of them will ask, so do you want extra beef, like extra meat?
Yeah. See, that's what I don't get about you. You're just like so simple and like.
I don't.
I have to switch it up.
I'm just stuck in my ways, and that's just how I've always had them since I was a kid. Like, I don't know. It's.
That comment is still just like, oh shit, that's great.
Oh wow.
Goodness gracious. Should screenshot that comment.
Put it in the group chat.
Right? Oh goodness gracious, I love it.
Yeah, because especially that without context too. that makes it even worse if you just drop it in a chat like that without context. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness, filter. I haven't had to use a filter in a long time. I'm surprised my filter caught there.
So this run, getting closer, don't really have too many more that we need, but there's 37.
Yeah.
I mean, a big chunk of this run is like low print, scarce, hard to find. 39.
Yeah.
I think this was, this is when Christopher Priest was writing. After Joe Kelly. And then this one's actually really low print.
You guys are awesome.
69.
I love this community. Bears on it. I did it too.
Screenshotted, we're good.
Some things we can never live down.
This is actually,
Nor will we ever.
Gail Simone was writing.
There was something recently where it was
Bear
like you
will put it in his next video.
There was something you said that I wasn't gonna let you live down, and I don't remember what it was.
Oh, what was that I recently said?
It was something. I was like, no, I would let you live that one down.
Oh, I think it was when I jumped up. I had to run to the restroom real quick, and I had like the TV remote in my hand.
Oh yeah, when we were watching Days of Future Past, and you're like, wait, I need to pause it. And
yeah,
you're like,
you're watching
hurry, I'm pausing it, and you're like jumping up, like running.
Yeah, and I ran off, but then I said, no, wait, I don't need this.
He gets like halfway down the hallway and realizes he still has the remote in his hand, and turns around, drops it off. I don't need this. I'm like, why are you taking the remote?
Yeah, and you kept giving me crap about it all night, and I'm like, you're not even gonna let me live that down, are you?
I love giving you crap. It's what I live for. See, and then I got Detective Comics. This one I thought was a key too, and it might still be, but I love this cover, where it's like the reveal, like you, Detective Comics. Yeah. This is the one I posted for the Bronze Age, because it was like 85. So on the traditional list, it's a Bronze Age, but yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the other ones cover. That I could have sworn I saw that on the Key Collector app at one point, like not that long ago. Yeah,
I love it. And this one, you know, again, I've said it before, Selena Kyle, she's on there. I had to. She looks kind of scared, but...
Oh, yeah, Fury of the Film Freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's an awesome cover.
Yeah.
That one...
It's great.
That one's Tech.
Yeah, it's Tech 562. And it's Fury of the Film Freak. But I love her suit with the purple and the green and like...
That's still my favorite suit, yeah.
Yeah. That suit and Valiant's suit, or the Valiant suit. Because I didn't realize I was pronouncing his name wrong until he was on with Jeff.
We would always say Valiant. But... Varangian Vigilante. You're going to make me start saying it wrong.
Yeah. I could confuse Stephen Hawking. But yeah, I had to get this one because it had Catwoman on it. So, yeah, Detective.
Oh, Stay Puft says, I saw that Tech issue and didn't grab it.
Yeah, because it's like, that's one thing. If I could find old Batman books and detective books that have Selena Kyle on them, I'm like prone to just, I gotta get it.
I mean, there's so many issues in the run. Like, you gotta kind of start with like a niche at first, like Catwoman covers or Doom covers or Silver Surfer covers. That's like another thing I kind of do with FF.
I kind of just go with the Catwoman covers.
Well, I know, obviously Doom and Silver Surfer aren't in Batman covers.
Also like Green Arrow though too, because if you see.
Oh yeah, because that's when Green Arrow. Oh, right. I actually showed you an issue.
New action with Green Arrow. So it's like if it's Green Arrow and because I like the Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
That's another one we're working on.
We did start working on it, but we've kind of halted the brakes on
that one.
Well,
what I need to read, though, because a lot of them are
pricier and more, but
over cover price. But we have the absolute...
Yeah.
Not of the full Green Lantern, Green Arrow run, but of all the Neil Adams part of the run.
Oliver Queen.
Yeah, that's what that is.
I had to. I actually might bring a different bookcase in here that it will go right there. Might actually be the same height as that, because there's this bat and cat statue that I kind of want to bring in here.
Oh God. Yeah, and NYC, we have to debut the trailer at Don.con. That has to be Don.con.
It has to be a thing. Oh my goodness. That's fucking gold.
Don.con.com. Don.con.com.
That would be a website.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. I fucking love it. Oh, it's good. This community is amazing. You guys are all awesome. Great air techs. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to.
But yeah, there's that think of like a cat statue that I want to bring in here. Yeah, it's like the Bombshells one, and so it's like the shelf that it's on out there. I might bring the whole shelf in here. It just might be a tight fit, and it's gonna be a lot of work if I get around to doing it, but.
Especially because we're really close.
Yeah, you do already have the website URL. That's good. That's like we need to get the URL for Married with Issues.
I know, yeah, because right now we just have the free one for our blog, but here soon I need to hurry and grab the.
My foot's falling asleep because my legs.
The domain, to the .com.
You know when you sit on your legs too long and they go numb.
That. Oh yeah.
I'm a weirdo. Like I tend to sit on even when I'm on the couch, I have my foot.
I know. I do that a lot too.
It's weird.
Yeah, like when I'm playing games and stuff.
But there's some news that he found out about with.
I actually found quite a few good things in a short amount of time right before we jumped on.
I don't know at what point you were going to say this one, so I'm just going to say it.
If it was the first one.
Fisk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited because the guy that they had play Fisk in the Netflix series is signed on.
No, not officially signed on yet.
Yeah.
But so there's been reports that he's in talks to return.
I'm hoping so.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
He is perfect.
He is. He was so good as him.
So good. It's kind of like how Bernthal is just so good for Castle.
Yeah.
And I really hope that they actually do follow through with it because he is like.
I think we will. He's
so close to the comic version of him too. Like it's just good.
The Bernthal Punisher, Charlie Cox Daredevil, Fisk, the Vincent D'Onofrio Fisk, like those are like the three. Like I don't think there's a shot in that it doesn't happen. You know, like I think those ones for sure. I agree. I've read so many reports of all those actors not only wanting to still play the characters, but actually like spending their free time like lobbying to try and like that hashtag Save Daredevil campaign that Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio like was
or
behind.
How Ryan Reynolds brought Deadpool to screen. Where
yeah,
he did,
like that wouldn't have happened without him doing that. And,
yeah, because Ryan Reynolds really kind of got that off the ground.
And I've also read a lot of reports that Feige he really loved all three of those. And there was multiple reports too when that stuff was going around how Charlie Cox, there's a good chance of him appearing as Daredevil in Spider-Man 3.
He would be good. And I really like Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones.
That's another one.
I think she did good.
I think we might be able to see her too. I did see a report of where Michael Coulter, who played Luke Cage, he in an interview said that he hasn't been contacted by Feige or Marvel Studios yet at that time.
Yeah. The other one though that you had noticed was it Vampire?
No, yeah, I'll get to that in a second. The
actor that they had for
no,
that one.
I'm continuing the thought I was trying to say.
My bad.
So when that stuff was going around about Charlie Cox being in Spider-Man 3, it was saying how it was going to be kind of like a reboot, like the Netflix stuff. They weren't going to be continuing from that continuity.
It was going to be a reboot. Okay.
So there's a good chance once we do get the characters from the Netflix Marvel that they bring over, there's a good chance that it's not going to be in that same continuity. Like,
yeah, I can see it being a little.
I mean, they were all such. I mean, they were so good and so loved by the fans. I don't think there's going to be big changes.
Yeah. To
the characters or how they were or anything, but I just think maybe just new continuity. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like. If Jessica, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but it's been out for a few years. But Jessica Jones, like maybe her mom's still alive.
Oh,
maybe it's just different timelines. Maybe Patsy isn't Hellcat yet or whatever. But
I mean, these things may just be a show and stuff, but the emotional damage and attachment you get to them is freaking real.
Yeah, you really hated.
When we watched the season of Jessica Jones, and we'd be at the comic book store, be like, "Oh, hey, look, Hellcat back! Don't show me that."
She's a character that's been around since like the Golden Age too.
She did nothing to me, but it's like the comic version of her is completely different than what happened in the Netflix series of that season.
Yeah.
But because of how it went down, I'm like, nope, don't like Patsy Walker. Nope, no.
I warned you. I mean, she's in the current Iron Man series right now.
Yeah. And
which is in your to reads. You haven't started yet though.
But the Iron Fist series that's going to be coming out soon. I'm not usually a really big fan of Iron Fist, but it sounds and looks good. I'll probably get the number one for that one.
I mean, I
would hope anyways. Maybe down the road, but
I definitely like him better in the comics than the show. I didn't really hate him in the show. I mean, he wasn't like great.
It just wasn't the best acting, but
yeah, it was better in the second season. But
better in the second.
Okay, so another news thing. There was there was a report that Thor: Love and Thunder will reportedly feature an X-Men cameo. Insider Daniel Rickman is now claiming that the X-Men's Storm is also being lined up for a cameo. Supposedly, this is like the same source too that had also reported that oh hell, what the hell?
That one thing
that there was going to be a War Machine.
Yeah, the War Machine
series, which is official now, and then I think it was. I guess it was also the same source that initially broke the She-Hulk series too.
Yeah.
So it's a reliable source, but.
And then what was the vampire one? Was it?
So that one was. I'm gonna have to skip ahead a little bit. But
that's the one I'm like most eager about, and I can't remember all the details except for that.
So I guess Ethan Hawke was reported to be playing the villain for the Moon Knight series.
Yeah. And
it's not confirmed, but rumors and fans are like speculating.
The fan made thing that they had done in that picture, where it was just it was perfect.
Was Dracula?
Dracula, yeah. It was he would pull it off well.
I can't remember what digital artist did it, but
he would be perfect for it.
It looked incredible.
It looked way good,
especially with a Blade series. I can't remember if Blade is actually supposed to be a series or a movie though, but I think a series. I can't remember.
It was a movie.
Well, back in the day, but remember they announced Blade with the guy that played Cottonmouth.
Yeah.
In Luke Cage, remember he's going to be Blade.
Right. I forgot about that.
It's already announced and confirmed. I just can't remember if it's a series or a movie. I think it's a series, but
I'm not sure. I forgot about it.
There's definitely been a lot of reports, and I think this is going to be the case too. But there's been a lot of reports that Moon Knight and Moon Knight and Blade and like a new Ghost Rider. Supposedly they're working on some Ghost Rider stuff too.
Ooh, that could be good.
A lot of that's going to be kind of interacting with each other a lot too.
I'm excited to see all this go down in the movies, but it's killing me what it's doing to comics. Nothing is in reach anymore.
100%. Yeah, you know, bottom line, like
there's a detective, I believe it is. I could be wrong. There's a book that I want that recently spiked,
and it sucks because it's been on
list.
Both of our lists for so long. It's like
Batman 313.
Batman 313, and it's always been big for us because it was their first date in
romantic kiss.
Yeah, Batman and Catwoman's first date and kiss.
Yeah.
But now it's going through the damn. It was always like a $5 to $10 book tops.
This is one that I'm hoping kind of goes back down.
It won't hold value. I don't think so.
Because it's Batman 313, but we've been wanting it for a while now, like a long while, and then like all of a sudden it starts like spiking and getting hot.
Because it's also like first appearance of Luke Fox or something.
Yeah, Luke Fox. Yeah. But and it's just so funny that it's in the same issue. We want it because it's the first official date of Bat and Cat and their first romantic kiss. Yeah. And it's like, of course, that one has to spike up because of another character that happened in the same book. Yeah. But like,
I mean, and all it takes is about a second.
For this sake, that I really want to buy the book and I don't want to pay insane prices for it. I just hope the hype kind of goes down and it lowers in value.
I think it will over time.
Because it has more of a sentimental value than a value. But so it's just like, yeah.
When we do our hunt lists, that's
real.
What a lot of them are. I mean, anytime like we do hunt lists, a lot of the times it's probably stuff that's not on many people's lists.
Yeah, no, not many. Like that's the thing with a lot of my books for 2021. You'd kind of be surprised about on some of them.
I mean, there is like some big keys and books, you know, on both our lists.
There's one Golden Age book that I really want to find.
Oh yeah,
it's Detective Comics 211.
Catwoman's last Golden Age appearance.
Yeah, Detective Comics 211, and that one it's gonna probably be a low grade, but if I can find it, I want to find that one. 211.
Tech 211, huh? Yeah. Let's see. There was also reports. I mean, rumors of Chris Evans returning as Cap.
Thanks for joining us. Comics on the Mind.
Hey, Comics on the Mind. What's going on, buddy?
See you. Thank you so much. Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah,
83 issues.
Yeah. Show anniversary, not marriage anniversary.
Yeah, show.
Yeah, when I'm like making like the thumbnail and stuff for it, like I try and think of ways of wording it to where it doesn't sound like it's like our wedding anniversary.
I know, yeah, because I was telling my mom it was even like the Married with Issues anniversary, because we have April 6th and then August 23rd.
Yeah, August 23rd is the wedding one.
Oh God, time goes by too fast. We're going to be together 8 years this year. In April 6th, it'll be 8 years. And then August 23rd, it'll be 3 years married. 83.
No, before.
No, for a short time. Because we've already been married 3 years, but in April we'll hit...
Yeah, in April we'll hit 8.
Yeah.
But later this year on August 23rd, it'll be 4 married.
Well, yeah, but for the short time before we get to it, it'll be 8 and 3 is what I'm saying.
I thought you said in August it'll be 3.
No, it's just for a short time that it's 83.
Yeah, I know.
You're just getting too technical with it, man.
I thought you said in August it'll be 3.
I might have. I could have said it wrong.
Or wait a minute, because we got married in 2017. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 17, yeah, it would be 4.
18, 19. Yeah, it would be 4. But for when we hit 8 years, we'll still be 83 until August, and then it's 84.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, but so yeah, I guess rumors have been heating up about Chris Evans returning his cap, even though Chris Evans himself has denied the claims. But, I mean...
I think that the story...
Tatiana Maslany was also doing that, too. Yeah. Denying that she wasn't cast as She-Hulk.
Yeah, exactly.
And then a few days later, she's at some event when they were confirming it. I mean, to be fair, it probably wasn't official yet, so she probably had to say that.
Yeah.
Back after Endgame, I saw an interview with Chris Evans, and he said, I remember back then he was saying, you know, it was a pretty damn good chance that, you know, he would never play Cap again. He said that he really loved how it ended for the character, and everything was just perfect about it. And I remember he said something like, the only way he would come back is if the fans like really wanted it, if the story
not
permitted
for
it.
The money, but if the story permits.
Yeah, and as long he wouldn't come back for like a cash grab or just whatever.
If the rumors do end up being true, I wonder what kind of story they're going down.
Well, I wonder if they keep him as Old Man Cap.
That too.
I think so let's hypothetically say he does come back. I think they would keep him Old Man Cap for a little bit. Like he was in the I mean, he was Old Man Cap for, I think, a good couple of years in the comics.
True.
Before the sentient cosmic cube, Kobik.
Yeah. Ooh, it's 6:30.
Altered his past and turned him young again.
Time snuck up on me. I still gotta do laundry.
So yeah, I think they would. I mean, because they would have to explain him. Yeah, they would have to.
Yeah.
If he did come back, but I mean, personally, I don't think he is yet. I haven't really seen enough reports or enough to think.
It's too early to tell. It's too early to know or say.
I saw this one. I didn't write this down, but I saw this one report. I didn't even tell you about this. I saw it earlier. But it was an image of Tobey Maguire, and supposedly, I guess it was an image of him getting out of his car and going into.
Oh yeah.
The fitting for his suit, his Spider-Man suit. Like, I don't know if I missed it, and other people know this or whatever, but. I mean, I've been hearing the rumors that like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield might be in Spider-Man 3, Spider-Verse kind of thing, and
right.
And I think that is where they're going with it, but
it could be.
But yeah, this thing made it seem like it was like confirmed and everything, and that this image was of him going in to get his. He was attending his like suit fitting or whatever, but.
That is very interesting.
But I definitely think that is where they're going with it. I mean, I think it's just a matter of time before everything's confirmed.
It'd be cool to see
another
where
thing
they
that's
go with
interesting,
it.
Tom Holland on his, I don't know if it was his Twitter or Instagram or what social media platform,
right?
But under his description, he just had a date, just the numbers, and I think it was like 14/1/21, so like January 14th,
maybe,
which has already came and gone.
So
a lot of people thought it might have been like an announcement or maybe like a trailer drop, like a teaser.
But I say
that date's came and gone, and I don't think there was anything.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything.
It's easy to miss it.
There's unprecedented times where it's like I don't even know like what to expect anymore. You know, it's like so much has happened where it's like, how is this even possible? And it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna say we should wrap it up there because I do.
Well,
still have
to do laundry. I only had one more thing.
Yeah, I do still have to do laundry, and it's already 6:30 because we were late for our show again.
Hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I still gotta go get meds.
And I have to mention this one because I teased it earlier in the show. So Batman #1 sold for a new record. And it's actually the most expensive Batman book ever sold publicly now.
Yeah. It's crazy, guys.
So Batman #1, CGC 9.4, white pages, obviously, sold for $2.2 million.
If only I had 2.2 million, man.
Beating Tech 27's, which is his first appearance.
That's
1.5 million sale this past November.
Did Elon Musk buy it?
You would think.
It could be possible.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a comic book guy, with how sciencey and space, you know.
He is like the richest man. Like,
well, yeah, he is now.
I can see him buying it.
I mean, he's definitely like at the very least, I'm sure he's like a sci-fi geek. I'm sure, because all the space stuff he does. But
I could see him being a Firefly fan. Jesus, I can't talk.
God, there was that report recently of a possible reboot to that.
Oh yeah, that too. But yeah, so it sold for record numbers.
Yeah, 2.2 million. And this copy had been in the hands of one collector for more than 40 years. And I guess what it is, I guess this collector passed in 2019, and his collection was bequeathed to his son.
Yeah.
So I guess it was his son who was selling it. I'm guessing.
That's crazy. I got my sideburns back. They're kind of
But
even.
yeah, Batman #1, I think that came out, so Superman was 1938, I think Tech 27 was 1939, and I think Batman 1 was a year later in 1940. Yeah. So a book from, about 1940, 9.4 white pages, like...
That would be... I wish I had 2.2 million.
That dude had to have it.
I had a bunch reading done yesterday.
Yeah, we
caught up on a lot of reading.
We probably could have had a recent read segment on this week. I mean, we probably would have if it wasn't an anniversary special. Yeah, kind of.
It's been a good show. It's been a really good anniversary one, having everybody hang out with us, and we appreciate all the love and support from every one of you. You guys are just like also incredible, and it's so awesome to do this show. I love doing it and being here. Yeah.
We. I mean, that's why we do this, is the interaction with the comic fam for sure.
It's been a blast, and I definitely get that screenshot at dondada.com.
Yeah, I'm a little.
You can't make this stuff up,
mostly
man. It's so
curious, but a little worried about what Bear does with that. But
it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah, at the very least, we know it will be hilarious.
It's and it's a blast. But I do got to get going to my mom's for meds and laundry, and it's like 6:33 here now. So we'll wrap up, and thank you all so much for joining us and being here for our 2-year anniversary of Married with Issues.
Yeah, we love you guys. Be safe.
Thanks for
we'll be back next
with
week
us.
On our regular Saturday.
Yes, regular Saturday show at 5, and we're gonna keep the consistency this year, and always be here, and hopefully maybe start doing more open invites where it's just hangouts. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
It'd be fun.
All right, take care of each other. Be safe. We love you guys.
Live long and prosper. Always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind.